Welcome back to the Reggies podcast. You're joined by two blokes who could have been anything but chose to have fun instead. Tommy, how are you, mate?
Good, mate. Really appreciate Groper keeping the lights on in this studio
Yeah.
by physically shoveling coal
He actually gets out there and shovels it into the
because
furnace.
he's an operator.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not like, if he's not here, it's for an important reason.
Yeah.
So we're not going to sit here and shit all over him.
No. Even though he'd do that to us.
He would, and we're just not his priority, which is okay.
Oh, I'm used to it now, Jason.
We'll take the reins, mate. We no problem.
Yeah.
2 from 2 in the new studio.
Yeah.
We had a great weekend. I think we should just get into a hosted pot, mate.
Oh,
before
well
we get
done,
into
boys.
anything else.
How fucking good.
That felt good as a host to just watch it just slowly just build up, race by race, and just have it a race day and a race meet go pretty much how it should.
Well, the punter's way.
The punter's way. It felt like we had a bit of a run, and I'm not going to take no accountability and say, roughies just kept winning, but they did. For a few pots there, we were just getting done by $20 and $30 horses.
As was Australia. Right now still, when we're recording this on a Wednesday night, every bookie in Australia has a limp and a sore asshole.
Oh, my God, especially after yesterday, too. Holy shit.
Proper. And look, they'll get it back on all of us eventually.
They will. Probably from me this weekend.
That's how punting works, but it was just nice, wasn't it?
It was just really nice to start off with a bang with Panova, which you had personally as well on the show. That was a great start. You could not get any better. Into She's an Alibi, I think, into Caballos, 3 from 3. We're like, oh my fucking God, we cannot be stopped. Was Keto the good luck charm? You start asking questions then, having Keto around. Maybe he was giving us a bit of juju. But, man, I think, what did we end up going? Like 6 from 9?
That's awesome.
5 from 9. But it just felt good to just ride home the winners and get a bit of glory. And, we almost had double the money in the pot, which was a massive success.
Yeah.
And then, everyone united. They decided, let's go a little bit big for this last one and see if we can just get up to pretty much, I think it was going to be triple our money.
Yeah.
We didn't get the win on Soft Love, but, mate, I would say, personally, a very, very successful and fun day.
Yeah.
Because it was the glory that we got with Barraquil. It was one win and we were like, holy fuck, that was just an absolute swing at glory and it pulled off. But to have a day at one track and just pick a few winners across the board, it was just a very satisfying feeling.
Fucking oath. What were you getting up to when it was on? Where were you at?
Went out to Grope's place.
Nice.
So I was there with Keto and him.
Yep.
And literally just plonked in front of the TV and did not move for about 4 or 5 hours other than getting up and whipping the fuckers home.
Beautiful.
So Gropes had the full setup going, laptop, everything. He was chiefing as he does.
Yeah.
His analogy was we don't need 3 chiefs. He'll be the chief.
Yeah.
The shock horror that he would say something like that.
Yeah.
But it was a system that worked, so
oath.
don't fix something that's not broken.
And look, I think everyone probably agree that that way of doing it and inside of that group there, the people's pot,
The
Jace.
people's pot.
I just think
I need to give a bit more credit here to the people.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it was the people's pot and the people
helped
are the
us.
reason.
That's right. It was really good. But and that's the thing, the hosted pot stuff, it's only been brought in this year.
Yeah,
it's a new thing and it's a wild way to navigate around, but I'm pretty sure we're all pretty confident we've found our little thing that we do.
We've found what works. We found what, even if we're not winning massively, something that we can have fun.
Very
all
good
get
engagement.
involved.
Everyone has a
100%.
way to get involved for the day, and I think that's what that whole group's designed about.
I loved it. That was, you might have made more money on Barraquil in, was it Mackay Diva Stakes? I can't even remember.
Yeah.
But that was the funnest pot that I've been a part of.
Yeah.
And just to sit back and watch it slowly build up and the camaraderie. And that is literally the whole reason why we do those pots.
Yeah, exactly.
It's because of the people.
Yeah.
The people.
Mate, I remember Quino and I, we'd say to each other, because we were out and about with everyone, you'd check and go, fuck, boys, you're going right. Oh my God, can you hear the boys?
To be fair, you give credit because people like Mark Zara, who won 4 runs in a row, and the good horses were just winning. But
but
what about the people?
But you still had to pick them, Jace.
Oh, no.
That's the thing,
There was a
mate.
couple of close ones there too where we thought, who's going to get over the line in terms of the people? What are the people going to get over the line? But, man, I wouldn't have it any other way. What an exciting day and a great way to round out hosted pots for the year.
Yeah, 100%.
And I'm
man.
that keen to get into them. Probably, you'd assume next autumn.
Yeah.
We'll have a stab at them again when a bit more quality racing comes back after the summer break.
Yep.
But, man, I cannot wait for the next one.
Same.
It's such an exciting thing that we've got to bring to the Reggies community, mate.
For sure, man. No, it was good. We had a bit of a look, but yeah, we were in Townsville for the weekend.
Yeah, so how was your big weekend? That was like a lot of fun.
Man. It was
a blur.
Yeah, it was. Because we sort of blended it in with the Chrissy party as well.
Yeah.
So
I saw you looked very pretty in the go-karts.
Oh, fuck me. So it was like a surprise of Mario Kart characters, right?
So you didn't know about it?
Nah.
Oh.
No, I didn't pick to be Princess Peach.
You didn't pick to cross-dress?
Nah, neither did Pooh. Like, so the girls have fucking decided them, and apparently they were randomly drawn. But like I said to Pooh, I said, I swear there's a fuckload of blokes in Mario Kart. Anyway, you're not going to be
Were
that
you the
guy.
only one who was technically a male character? Queen?
Yeah.
Yeah, Quino was Toad.
He's Toad a bloke? Who knows?
Yeah, that's true. He's a toad.
Yeah.
My costume was comfy as fuck.
Yeah. Mine was fucked. But anyway, you're not going to be that guy, are you? Just put your fucking outfit on.
I'm not doing it.
And the only way I could get back at him was just to smoke every
Just
ton
win.
on the go-kart,
That's
which
it,
I
mate.
did.
Well done.
First time go-karting.
Really?
Fun as fuck.
Holy fuck.
Man,
You've
I had
gone,
a
what,
ball.
30, 31 years you haven't go-karted before?
Nah.
Wow.
Well,
I haven't done it in a long time. We don't really have it here in
Well, that's what I'm
CQ,
going to
but-
say, man. I live in Gladstone. It's not like, hey, actually, boys, do you want to drive somewhere and go go-karting?
Yeah. Driving becomes a chore the older and older you get. You don't
But,
wanna
mate,
yeah.
I'll be doing it again, though.
I've
That
had
was
times where
awesome.
I've gone, fuck, I want to go-kart again, but we don't have anything. We used to have one on the way to Yeppoon.
Yeah.
In between Yeppoon. That was good. But
Remember,
I haven't
at
done
the
that
start,
since I was young.
They're like, yeah, no drifting. As soon as we started, I'm like,
fuck off.
no drifting. Like as you
That's
got
a joke.
as you got through it, you realise that the more drifting you do, the slower you get. But
Right.
the first few laps, bud, I was in Tokyo.
So was the bloke, like, was he nice?
Yeah,
He wasn't too much of a hero
Nah.
trying to fall.
no, he was pretty good, man.
I-
I was ripping the fuck in.
That has reminded me of Dodgem cars at like it's probably when Molly and I first started dating a couple of years ago. We went to a time zone in Sunny Coast and they had the Dodgem cars. And we're like, oh, fuck it, we'll go get Dodgem cars. This will be pretty fun. And in my experience of Dodgem cars with your mates and whatever, you just drive around crazy. And
Yeah.
you don't go in an orderly fashion. You drive around, just smash into each other. So
Yeah.
I've pretty much gone and just chucked a Yui straight away, just smashed into Molly, like just having a bit of a laugh. Like there's a few adults in there. I've been called out over the loudspeaker by this Terry who's gone, white shirt, please drive in a circle, no smashing any more people, you will be removed. In front of everyone. I just went, is this
Called you out.
Is this cunt serious? It's a bit of fucking Dodgem cars, mate. You're literally smashing each other. So then all we had to do was just drive in a circle like NASCAR for
That
2
would've been
minutes.
sick.
I was like, wow, yeah, that was awesome. Thanks, mate. Name and shamed in front of these kids.
Lucky he
and
didn't say,
families.
"Oi, you red-headed fuck."
Yeah, I appreciated the fact that he pointed out I had a white shirt on. We red cunt. Stop
Oi,
smashing.
You pale red.
Yeah, he could have gotten a lot worse. But
yeah, that was
So,
on
yeah, that's-
Friday, mate. And then we went to the PBR events. And the
yes,
big
tell me
fella,
about this.
big fella wasn't bucking out the Friday, so it was not stressful, right? Because we knew he wasn't bucking out. We could just enjoy ourselves. Fuck, they put on a good event, man. We were in a
Nice.
good spot too.
Does it get how many people fit into those crowds? Like, how many reckon you get there?
Oh, man, there would have been a couple thousand maybe.
Surely the atmosphere is
2,500
unreal though, because
maybe?
it's
Yeah.
like a enclosed
Probably
space.
half the amount of fight night sort of
Yep.
thing, but it was packed.
Just
Like
rookie
atmosphere
numbers.
was really good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And then yeah, he was bucking out on the Saturday. I was fucking nervous, bro, because like he's won like 9 out of 11 or 9 out of 10, 8 or 9. Pretty much all of his rodeos he's been to, he's won highest score bull of the year.
Nice.
And to win bucking bull of the year, instead of going like accumulatively or whatever, it was just best bull at the finals, best score of the finals, won bucking bull of the year.
Yeah, right. So it's whoever shows up on the day.
Yeah. So even
Nice.
though we were like,
Last buck wins.
we're the fucking, we've sort of got
Yeah.
it. We didn't really. So the pressure was on. And I was nervous, but then Quinn got shat on by a bird just outside the
Wow.
arena, and we pretty much were just
Yeah,
calm.
okay, we've won.
Yeah.
Oh,
But, mate, he come out.
thanks
he,
for taking that for the team, Quinn.
yeah. Come out and drew a deadly rider from the States who has ridden the #1 bull over in America like I think this year or something, like won over $1 million in prize money, like the
Wow.
real deal. This
He
dude.
knew what he was doing.
So we're thinking, here we fucking go. He might get ridden here.
Met his maker.
And mate, he looked like he had him too. He lasted 7.23 seconds. And mate, we were
Squeaky
like,
bum
"Oh,"
time.
Yeah.
Holy.
And yeah, got 44 points and won Buck and Ball of the Year.
So pretty much if they buck him off before the 8-second mark, the bull wins.
Nah, so
Exactly how- I don't really understand the scoring
So
process.
the scoring is the bull rider and the bull both get a score out of 50.
Okay.
And then that's accumulated to out of 100. So say the bull bucks really well and the rider falls off, the bull still gets his score.
Yep.
So that still gets put in as how the bull bucked.
Okay.
But if the rider stays on him for 8, both of them get accumulated, and that's the score the rider gets,
Yeah,
including
right.
the bull's one. So that's
Okay.
how they manage.
Do
which
they
bull's
have
doing the
judges
best.
scoring? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's different styles of bucking and that if the bulls do certain things. I'm still fucking learning myself.
Yeah.
I just know that this cunt's the best.
Yeah. That's I mean, your first time buying into a bull
Yeah.
and you just snagged. What is his official title?
Alpha Bloke's Warden. Is his
Nah,
name.
sorry, like what he won on the weekend. What's that like?
PBR Australia Bucking Bull of the Year.
There you go. So your first bull you
And
buy
mate, I
into,
got-
and you've got the bull of the year.
And we got I got to keep his flank rope that he wore that night.
Oh,
I was at the Mad Cow,
mate,
cunt.
just
Oh,
fucking
bro. I had it around me neck. And then...
the mad cow of all places
Yeah.
too.
And then thought I was going to lose it. So I roped it into me belt ropes and just left a big fucking loop down the bottom and was just swinging that around the... But yeah, it was... Morale was up, brother.
Yeah,
Like,
I bet.
even though, like, we knew he was a gun and probably favourite to take it out when we bought into him.
Yeah,
like, we're
but
not going
silverware's silverware.
we're not going to carry on and say that like he come from nowhere.
Yeah.
But it's still fucking cool. Still made it happen,
Mate,
man.
you've got the
and
title. You've won the GF. You've got
Yeah.
the best bull in Australia, you can say.
so yeah, it was a very successful weekend, and yeah, we've been hooking in, mate. But
Plenty of winning on the weekend.
fucking winning,
Just winning.
and winning on the cup too.
Yes.
Every cunt seems to forget. that.
Everyone seems to forget that not only did Jamie Mellon win, but Tom Dahl won.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, geez, Beck did well.
Yeah, Beck
Yeah,
again
she
got
did.
close.
She nearly got it.
You were the only one that picked half yours
But
as well.
in saying that, Beck and Groper's place prices were better than half yours win price.
Correct.
So-
But they don't have the Melbourne Cup. The horse you picked does. And
And Quino picked you.
what kind of bragging rights are there when you say, yeah, I picked the horse that came third last year? And you're like, okay. You're like, oh, but it paid 11s a place.
not as
You're
much
like,
glory.
oh, okay, it's pretty cool. But if you say, I picked the winner,
Yeah.
you go, fucking how good.
That's right. May as well be picking your nose, boys, if you're not picking
Yeah.
the winner.
We'll probably have a bit more of a chat about the Cup
Yeah.
come punch show.
Sounds good, mate. We should talk about some sport. Do you want to start on the footy?
Yeah, let's do it. Because do you want to talk about the Ashes first?
Yeah, I think so. So
that was even more lackluster.
man,
than the first one.
so I didn't watch it this time. I was a
Nah,
bit
let's watch
distracted.
highlights again.
But we've dusted the Poms again. Fuck me. It was just like the old penalty goal I thought it seemed like in the first
Yep.
bit. Just
I think the only thing that kind of kept the game alive was a bit of push and shove, bit of Barney Rubble. It was like, oh, okay, this is what you'd expect from an Ashes, a fiery prospect, sold out Hill Dickinson Stadium, which was a pretty cool arena for rugby league.
how many
like I
people
thought.
were in it, do you know?
I have no idea. I'm assuming it's around the 40, 50. Quino's got it.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, but the first half, holy, you could
Oh, yeah, 52,000.
to try and stay awake. I didn't watch it live, but if you were trying to stay awake past midnight for that first half, you would have been fucking struggling. because,
gotta be honest.
Wow, that was
Even watching the highlights, I struggled to just finish watching when I saw the score and then watched the highlights, man. I don't know. The name Ashes in Australia versus England, you should be like, but I just
Yeah.
don't have the. Honestly, I want
don't.
the boys to win, and if it
Yep.
was on normal time, I'd watch it every single day of the week. But
There's
I just
more of a. It's just because black and white. It's because England suck. England hyped it up, and the Ashes returning for the first time in 20 odd years. This was huge, and this could be huge on the international scale. Where international football is growing, this could be massive for England if they can stake their claim against the Aussies and at least get one win that's not going to be a dead rubber. And fuck, man, they just look like they had no cohesion at all. Their halves,
yeah.
there was no structure. Not that we looked amazing, but we still won.
And
Even
that's
with
the
Brimo
thing.
and fullback, you're
Sealed
not
the
much
series.
change. Yeah, but
See all the series, mate.
I don't know. Can't have too many. I don't want to sit here and have too many negatives about it because the Aussies won. They've obviously had a great time over there, and they're going to have an even better time now. I wonder, are the team lists out?
Nah,
I wonder if they're going to completely rest.
I was going to have a look to see if I wanted to put a bet on, but there was no try scorers, so I'm assuming that there's no team list then.
I'll be keen to see if they do just a complete dead rubber team.
Maybe
and they'll just
give the other lads a run.
Yeah, Dylan Edwards go to fullback and Mitchell Moses play in the halves. Maybe
let the boys have a fucking celebration.
Oh, let the boys just finally, especially the ones that play deep into the finals, let them go out in Leeds and just have a big one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cause some scandal. We haven't had many scandals yet this off season.
One thing, Jace, that I found very amusing from that game was old Joe, who found his way onto the fucking field and arms in arms with Munster. Old fucking Jarvo. So have you been under a rock? Daniel Jarvis, a.k.a. Jarvo, slipped onto the pitch wearing a replica jersey and positioned himself right next to Munster during the national anthem. You could see him like looking around and shit.
He knew he was waiting for someone to spear tackle him.
When I first saw the clip, I thought it was AI.
Yeah.
I was thinking, that's weird.
I generally thought, you don't see this very often in professional sports.
Yeah. So he was arrested.
I love it. It's not the old traditional take on a streaker or just running naked. He's sneaking his way into celebrations and pre-match anthems.
And and he's a serial.
There's a photo out there somewhere that he's going to frame. He's probably going to tell his grandkids when he's standing next to Cameron Munster in the Aussies. He's going to say, yeah, fuck, that was a tough game, boys. They scored one in the corner that match in front of 52,000, and they'll just have to believe him because there's photo proof.
It'd be a weird one to be like, how would you... I think it'd depend on what mood you were in, right? But imagine if Jarvo pulled up to you at the pub and he goes, "Oi, man, you know, I've sung the anthem with Munster." And you go, "Fuck off." And he showed you that. And then he went, "I went to the Olymp." Would you be like, "You're a mad cunt," or "You're a fuckwit"? I think it'd depend on how
drunk I am,
Yeah.
I reckon.
Oh,
if
that's
I was
awesome,
blind,
man.
I'd be like, "Man, that is fucking unreal, you legend." But if I'm on my first beer, I'd be like, "Okay, mate, suck your own cock a bit more."
Yeah. But we've got
I'm also
here.
a bit confused why he done it with the Aussies. Is it because he thought they were more gullible?
I don't know.
Which they were.
Yeah.
But
Well, it makes sense
because he's
to what-
English, I don't know why he didn't chuck on a Three Lions shirt and sing "God Save the King."
Yeah, I don't know. It makes sense. Like what Munster says here and the reasoning why he didn't just be like, "Who the fuck are you?" makes sense because a lot of the time nowadays, you know, you get those kids and certain people maybe with disabilities and that get the opportunity to be involved in that shit. So he's probably thinking, "Well, I'm not going to say fuck off.
Yeah,
Old mate might have a bit on."
You could see Lindsay Smith turning his head, going, "Who the fuck is this?"
But yeah, play this for us, Quino.
Absolute ripper. It was an interesting one. Myself and Paddy have a bit of a superstition that me and him stand together on the anthem, and some guy tried to get in between me and him, and I looked at him like, nah. And then he goes again, "Can I stand next to you and hold you?" I was like, "Oh, yeah,
That
right, mate,
shot.
do what you need to do."
That
But
shot
I just
right
assumed
there.
that he had like a corporate package or he had some agreement with the Kangaroos that he could jump in with the anthem, and I'm like, "Oh, that's sweet." And then I realised who it was. It was a guy that does that stuff on a regular. So, it took me a little bit to click on, but
That's the first
pretty
one.
funny. He got me.
Did you speak to him about it? When did you realise it was him?
When one of the obviously security guards or one of the announcers or one of the people that work on the ground went and grabbed him and were pretty aggressive with him. So I knew straight away that I got stitched up massively.
Like as in
That is all time.
It's hard, hey, because you don't want to be like, "You were a legend." That is so funny and encourage other people. But out of all things you could do to not disrupt the actual game,
He didn't get it naked.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Oh, mate, it is great content.
I'm sure whoever was in charge of security that night would not find it funny.
No, someone's in trouble. Someone's losing their job. But at this point, surely you'd be going, "Boys,
And he dressed the part.
Jarvo, he's about..." The first one I remember seeing was that England and India
yeah.
test match. That was the first time I saw. I didn't know he was he does that all the time. I don't think he was doing it much then, but now you're just not even shocked. But is it worth it? Like, he would surely only be getting a few $1,000 fines and banned from that arena. Or are they like, "Mate, I know who you are when he's showing up in the games. Get out, you're not allowed in."
Well,
is he on like a wanted dead or alive list now?
Yeah, who knows? I wonder what his next target's going to be.
Yeah, you just don't know. I think he'd be targeting
Where's Jarvo?
matches with smaller security, eh?
Yeah.
Like you could never be able to do that at an English football game or a Premier League game because the security is so high just because they don't want fans to kill each other.
But you need to keep doing bigger and better now.
Oh,
like
he needs
Jarvo
to-
now
yeah.
go down. It's not as good now.
If he goes to a Super League game, you'll be like, oh, I've been there and done that. You like,
Come on,
you're
Jarvo. What are you going to do next?
Come
bro?
over to the Ashes.
Fire up, Jarvo.
Come to the real Ashes.
Yeah.
And do it.
Come on.
Come
Dare
on.
ya.
Stand in the outfield.
Do the coin toss, cunt. Anyway, I thought that was a
Who's
classic.
Jarvo's next target?
A bit more footy, mate. So the Commonwealths give the Barty a flogging, 50 to 18, and the Kiwis give Tonga a flogging, 40 to 14.
So does PNG now play like in a qualifier to be in the Pacific Championships?
Well, I
don't know how the format works.
don't know. I just had a look at the schedule for this weekend, the 9th of November, and Kiwis are playing Samoa in the.
Are PNG playing Tonga by any chance?
I don't know. I
Or
didn't
was that
see.
next weekend maybe?
I didn't see it there. I'll have a look.
All I was going to say is, talking point wise from that game, Tonga should be so much better than they are. Like yeah, right, there you go.
It just has the one game there for the final, so.
I wonder if, I swear I heard something about a relegation promotion system. But Tonga, like, how have they been battered by Samoa in a rivalry game where on paper you could probably justify even, like they're on par on paper?
Fair bit of firepower for both
Oh,
teams.
absolutely. And then New Zealand were probably always going to win this game, but Tonga had such a big turnout in the crowd at Eden Park, almost sold it out themselves. They got fucking battered even worse than they did against Samoa. Like, it is just, I don't know where the standard has dropped, what has gone wrong for them, because they should be competing much more than they are with Samoa and New Zealand.
Yeah, well, I think so.
And then to make matters even worse, someone is getting the sack in that medical team for what they did to Eli Katoa.
I've got that here, man. About to talk about it. If people haven't seen it, Katoa suffered 3 separate significant head knocks during his team's match. First, in the warm-up, collided with teammate Hopewadi's shoulder.
Why was Hopewadi? The only clip I saw, it made it look like Lehigh's gone out of his way to smash him with his shoulder.
Yeah, I don't know.
I couldn't get a clear enough shot from that angle to be able to tell what even happened. But that is a hefty collision for a bit of a warm up.
Ended up like on the ground dazed, obviously. Then second early in the game, around the 9th minute, he was taken off for a head injury assessment after another one, passed and returned. And then the third, around the 51st minute, he suffered another heavy hit.
Man,
and then
that is so
condition
unlucky.
deteriorated. There was seizure activity on the bench, fucking oxygen mask, and then
You could
was
see,
taken
you could
to
see
the
him
hospital.
turn around and go, "I'm pretty fucked, eh?"
Yeah.
He's like, "What?" He's like, "I'm feeling pretty fucked." And
Yeah,
his
man.
head is swollen. He looks like he's in so much grief.
And had to undergo emergency surgery to relieve pressure caused by the fluid and the bleeding on the brain and that. And
It's just something you don't see and expect in modern day contact
well, mate,
sports
that's
anymore.
why the HIA protocols are there, right, to prevent this exact thing from happening.
100%.
And look, it's not an easy call, right? When players, you can guarantee players are going to try and rort the system as much as they can to get back on the field.
Oh,
so
100%.
you're not doubting that they might have passed the questionnaire thing, but yeah, it's just a shame to see that exact thing.
3
happen.
knocks, though, at what point do you just make the call and just go,
Yeah.
mate, you've been, like, you're clearly, I don't
The
know.
one
How
before
much
the
could he
game,
lie to
the
get
one
through?
before the game, having that second one on top should have been enough for their staff to know to be like, oh man, that's a couple.
And they're definitely, in a game like that where you're losing, he's probably one of, if not their best forward. You
And-
might make a bit of a push for him to go back on too. I don't
And
know. We don't
mate-
really know where the accountability lies, do
And
we?
man, that's the thing here is you go, they don't fuck around with these sort of injuries anymore. So that's like one of those
So
things that can
unheard
really
of.
impact.
And we don't know.
players'
We've
future.
never seen it really in rugby league, or at least in recent times. So we don't know his recovery period. You
I
know,
just hope-
they're becoming a
yeah.
lot more strict with players who are like medically retiring due to head knocks.
Mate, at least
I
he's
hope this
got-
isn't the end of Ellie.
at
his
least
career.
he's got the whole off season now
Yeah.
to really just fucking rest.
If this was
properly.
mid-season, man, you'd be fucking extremely concerned.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So-
scary times. That I don't know. That really shocked me.
Because I saw a bit about it and obviously thought I need to have something to talk about. So I sort of more did me research, just writing and that. I haven't seen much footage of it. But yeah, man, I just hope he fucking has a full recovery. You never want to hear that sort of shit.
No, absolutely not.
But who are you going, mate? Kiwis or Samoa in the GF?
Kiwis have just looked clinical in
Yeah.
the last 2 weeks, haven't they? But what are Ned's saying? Odds-wise?
Yeah, what do they reckon?
Because
I'll have a look.
I think Samoa will probably be New Zealand will be your favourite.
Yeah, New Zealand a favourite. I had a little bit of a look earlier.
They're playing at CommBank, aren't they? So a neutral venue. I don't know. Samoan fans turn up. Samoa, the underdog. I'll go for
Yeah,
them.
Samoa.
Yeah, I reckon. Just the way they'll improve from the first game. They fucking smashed Tonga in probably the biggest game in the two nations' history in terms of a turnout and just how big of a spectacle it was. And then they'll come out. They'll be fresher. They've had a week off. I reckon they'll get it done.
Have you seen? So $1.64 New Zealand, Samoa 2.30.
Oh, 2.30. That's big V.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
big
good value. I just think New Zealand win though.
Yeah, they've been very clinical, haven't they? And a team that, when like on paper, New Zealand aren't as threatening as they maybe have been in recent years, and they've had some injuries, they've still just shut everyone up. All eyes have been on Tonga and Samoa.
Yeah, for sure.
And they've gone, New Zealand's like, hey, we're still a tier 1 nation here.
Yeah,
and we can still fucking compete.
Yeah, excuse me.
Excuse me, are you forgetting about
Hey,
where
brah.
some of the deadliest players have come from in recent times?
Did you see that clip Groper sent through? Where that mate was talking about how Samoa versus Tonga, like it matches origin with this and that. And
Brent
then
Reid.
Reddy's like, yeah, Queenslander would never say that.
Nah,
and you could see old mate get all dirty. He's fucking right.
He is so right.
I would never say that because it's not true.
No. And they're just taking the piss out of how Queenslanders, we love the old, we have more pride and more passion and we just get rugby league.
We
But
fucking do.
that interview right there confirms it even more.
Like if you said that
way.
here, I'd actually slap you in the face.
Dead set. And I would, if I said it and I
you'd
got
be
slapped,
like, oh,
I'd
fuck,
go,
what did I just say?
Tom, thank you for slapping me. I've just realised what I've said.
That's not taking anything away from saying that there is so much passion, pride, meaning in that game. It's just not the same, cunt.
And maybe you could, in 30 years' time, if that game has such a rich history and it's a fixture they play 3 times a year.
Proper.
And there's a shield on the line and bragging rights and it becomes this crazy spectacle, then we can talk.
For sure,
This
man.
is a new modern rivalry, at least in rugby league.
Yeah, and has legs for sure.
100%.
And like you just said then, if it turns into a series and maybe they play it over there and it turns into this thing, you said, a shield and it's got more in it, 20 years time and it's got the history and it's got the years of who's won and
And you talk
But
about
now,
these great moments.
shut up,
between,
mate.
Yeah, Samoa and Tonga and these unreal moments that have happened. I remember when this happened. I remember that player and his series. But like, I don't even know why we need to compare it with Origin.
Yeah,
it's not a comparison.
It's its own thing and it's very special.
That's international. It's very special. It's 2 small islands that are creating such a cool spectacle on the international stage, and I love to see it. State of Origin is an age-old rivalry between 2 states in Australia.
Yeah.
Completely different. So don't compare them.
And
why do
it's
we need to
already got
compare
the blue-
everything with Origin
And
nowadays?
it's already got the blueprint there. Samoa's your favourites, right? Your New South Wales. Tonga's the underdogs. It's
They
like,
are.
come on, fucking do it.
There's potential there.
Red,
I just don't know why we need to keep. Everyone loves at the moment to compare it with
mate,
Origin.
I just thought it was so funny how offended old mate was when Reddy was like,
Reedy.
Queensland never say that.
Yeah.
And old mate, well, you could just
It's
see him
just
just steaming.
so easy to just
You
rage
know it
bait.
too,
Yeah.
mate.
Well, why are you angry? Why are you so angry by that? Because he knows it's true. Yeah, no, it's true.
I just thought I'd bring that up. It was pretty funny. But like I said, please don't think that I think that that game's shit. I think it's fucking awesome.
We love it. And we also love Origin because they're 2 completely different
just
things.
don't try and say that it matches it with energy and all. No,
There's
man.
no, it's not a comparison.
Of course, it's going to be a physical game. Look at the size of those big boys.
Holy
it's going to
man.
be physical.
And the
it's
crowd
gonna
is
be
electric
foreign.
and the singing and the hymns. It's its own special thing.
Yeah.
And Origin's its own special thing. Like, I'm sure that the Tongan players and the Samoan players and the fans, they don't want it to be Origin 2.0.
No, that's their thing.
It's their own thing. I don't know why we need to keep comparing with
But I
today.
hope they turn it into a series. I honestly think it makes so much sense.
Yeah, 100%. The end of this year, when rugby league, grand finals done, you have a couple of weeks off. The NRL would and the International Rugby League Committee, whatever they call, would be stupid not to make something big of it because
And mate, I'll be
You're
watching
getting
every
eyes.
minute of every game of
you've
it.
got cricket starting in 2 weeks and people have still got their eyes glued on rugby league.
Fill the void, boy.
Yeah, exactly. Fill the rugby league void.
That's right.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
But don't compare it with Origin because they're completely different.
Yeah, fucking oath. This is an interesting one, mate, before we move on from Rugby league. NRL Roosters chairman Nick Politis buys Brisbane's Caxton Hotel for 50 million.
Now, initially I went fuck off.
Yeah, I went.
But you've given me some information.
Yeah, well, because I was about to tee off. I was thinking, we just sold our little, like, have we given the enemy our key spot on Caxton
the brown
Street?
paper bag specialist of Sydney.
As I was just fucking warming up to just tee off,
I was, dude.
I chat GPT'd, where is Nick Politis from?
Tell us.
Because I assumed he was from New South Wales. Now, this is allegedly because, I don't know. If
we
I
don't
made
have
it up,
birth certificates. We
but
don't have.
Nick Politis
10
is
milligrams.
originally from Queensland. He and his family settled in Ipswich. For those of you who aren't aware, that's in Queensland. After migrating from Greece, and he attended the University of Queensland.
Well, there you go.
So if that doesn't make you a Queenslander, I don't know what is.
No, if you asked Uncle Nick, I'm sure he would probably say I'm a Queenslander too. Why else would a rugby league big dog, like he is a supremo of rugby league, why else would he buy the rugby leagueiest pub in Australia?
And it makes so much sense why
If he
the
was a New
Sydney
South Welshman.
Roosters are such a powerhouse now,
Yes,
Jace.
that's
they
why-
have a Queenslander
Yeah.
running it.
There's no way that a New South Welshman could do what Uncle Nick does.
And that's what was so out of place this whole time, Jace.
If we assumed. We should have
just
seen the
thought,
signs.
How does this one guy get it?
We should have seen the signs of why can this bloke attract so many good players. It's not brown paper bags and yachts. It's Queensland Rugby League spirit. It's grit. It's grit. It's determination. It's blood, sweat, and tears.
And brown paper bags.
And yachts.
But yeah. But anyway, I thought that was
no,
interesting.
it makes sense. There's no way that we would sell our soul to a New South Welshman. He's a rugby league supremo who loves rugby league and loves a rugby league pub and is now feels almost right that a rugby league pub is owned by someone who knows rugby
And
league.
mate, even if he bought it and he was a New South Welshman, like whatever he was born there, he might have gone, fuck, I don't care. I'm going for New South Wales and I'm fully in it. But there's no way that he'd buy the Caxton in an attempt to try and change what it is, though, because
they'd
people would
burn
burn
it
it
down.
down. Yeah,
They dead set would burn
They
it
would just
down.
walk through in droves and just.
Was it 50 million that he bought it for
Yeah.
as well? I wonder, like, if that's full ownership or just like a majority ownership or what, because that's
Like,
a
I don't
lot
know-
of
yeah, I
money.
don't
And
know
like,
if that's
how
just the
much is
thing
the
or the
Caxton
licensing.
actually worth?
I don't know.
There's holy. It's obviously Caxton Street. It's got that on lock. Like it is the rugby league
It's
pub, as
iconic.
I've mentioned 100,000 times this episode. But wow, yeah, exact same here. I jumped at it and went, "What the fuck? Fuck off, Uncle Nick!" And now I'm sitting there going, "I love it."
And like that might be just false news, but I did a bit
Bro,
of
whoever he
research.
resides with, if he resides with New South Wales, you go, well, you actually don't realise it, but you've got Queensland Rugby League in you.
You got Ippy in you, bro.
You've got Ippy.
You got Ippy in your boots.
Alfie-
Yippee, yippee, yay.
Alfie Langer was from Ipswich, for fuck's sake.
Well,
like, that place is a rugby league heartland.
University of Queensland.
Oh, University
That's
of
where
Rugby
you
League.
Oh, righto. I think the New South Welshman would be sitting there thinking,
They've got a good idea
up,
now, yeah.
boys. So we'll move on.
Right, is that it for league?
I think that's it for league. You want to talk about some Ashes cricket?
Yes, let's get the lineup up
Yeah.
because it got announced today.
Yep.
Not the 11, obviously. That won't get...
No. I've got.
still-
Do you want to go the Aussie squad first? I'll run through the squad and then we might talk about predicted teams that we think.
Yep, let's do it.
So Steve Smith, obviously skipper. Sean Abbott, Scott Boland, Alex Carey, Brendan Doggett, Cameron Green, Josh Hazelwood, Travis Head, Josh Inglis, Usman Khawaja, Marnus Labuschagne, Nathan Lyon, Mitch Stark, Jake Weatherald, and Bo Webster.
So obviously the big ones is Constas has been dropped.
Yep.
Weatherald comes in.
Yep.
And it's looking likely that he will open.
And mate, to be honest with you, I don't hate it.
No, I don't hate it at all.
I didn't have who I wanted. I just didn't want to try and get an old,
Yeah,
we
you
said
don't
it
want to
last week.
Yeah, we didn't want Marcus Harris.
No, we just didn't want someone who's been tried and tested and we're just putting him in just because we're not sure.
Yep.
Just wanted him to pick someone and give him a crack, and they have.
It's yeah, we definitely could have. I'd rather this than having Sam Constas I didn't think
give
he
him
was
some
ready.
time.
Give him some time to develop.
I think
like we've said before.
Sean Abbott, obviously, and Dogger are the backup bowlers.
Yeah, Sean Abbott, I doubt will even play. He would just run water.
And
He'll
I
be 12th
think
man.
the only other ones, man, I think Josh Inglis, obviously, is your backup keeper.
Yeah, he'll just. I don't think he'll play much, but he'll be in and around the squad.
So that's another sort
Unless
of one.
that's a complete left field and they go, fuck it, Marnus is going to open, smudge a 3.
fuck.
Like,
Surely.
I think we got a good idea that Weatherald and George Bailey will probably confirm before the test announcement.
And I think
who's going to open.
The only other questionable one is who's getting picked out of Slug and Green.
Exactly.
Green
That's
Slug.
what. If we have Weatherald open with Usman, then you have Marnus definitely first drop.
Yeah.
I think there's no argument. He got another ton in the not ODIs, but the 50 over cricket for Sheffield Shield the other day. Like, he's cemented his spot back in that number
For
3
sure.
spot.
Yeah, 100%.
So then you got Smudge 4,
So, yeah,
Petty
I reckon-
5. So
yeah.
it's got to be either Greeny or Slug.
I think they're going to pick Green. However, I hope they pick Slug.
Me too, because Cameron Green hasn't been in tremendous form and he hasn't been bowling much either. Slug can do both. He's just feels a bit safer. And he's 6 foot what with a fucking literal earring.
Yeah.
Like, that's a bloke that you just want that just screams cricket.
And the hardest thing with that too is you can't even, because both of them have got a great set of hands. So it's like they
in the
sorta,
gully, yeah, they're similar.
And to be honest with you, man, I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe fucking swap them out a little bit. Like, I don't know if they will or not. It depends.
Yeah.
If one of them gets in there and makes heaps of runs, but if they both are a bit half lackluster, you
think
could see.
The only argument for Greeny could be that he's played 2 Ashes series, so he understands the pressure and
Bit of
intensity.
youth,
But
probably more youth and future in the game as
Yeah.
well. But
Slug just performs,
So-
and I think in an Ashes series it could be very heated. I want Slug in there, mate.
Yeah,
I
me
want
too.
him. I want that big cunt.
saying that though,
Steaming at
if
him.
they pick Green, I'm not going to be shitting on Green. Like, I'll be
Nah.
behind him. It's just right now when it first comes out. So I reckon I'll go through. Tell me if you reckon this sounds like it'll be.
Yep.
Kawaja and Weatherald opening. Marnus first drop. Smithy at 4. Head at 5. Cameron Green at 6 if they pick him. Kerry wicketkeeper 7. Starkey, Hazelwood, Lyon and Boland.
Yep, 100%.
That's it.
The only one that I think is a flip of the coin right now is genuinely Greeny or Bo Webster.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think we'll probably know within the next few days because everyone else is kind of set in stone, but they will be hacking at the Australian selectors saying who's opening and who's taking that all-rounder spot.
Yeah.
But, yeah, completely agree. And that's a team that I rate.
Yeah, man.
I rate it a
well,
lot.
do you know what I rate it to do, Jace? Beat the Poms 5-0.
I fucking hope so.
And
I
I-
fucking
and-
have full belief in it too.
And while we're on the topic of those cunts, we'll run through their squad. So Ben Stokes, Harry Brook, Jofra Archer, Gus Atkinson, Shoaib Bashir, Jacob Bethel, is it Bethel? Bethel. Bryden Cass, Zach Crawley, Ben Duckett, Will Jacks, Ollie Pope, Matthew Potts, Joe Root, Jamie Smith, Josh Tongue, and Mark Wood.
Yeah, that's pretty much like expected. I don't think they're going to have. I'm pretty sure Shoaib Bashir will be their spinner. But you just go, I'm not worried about him one bit.
No. So Zach
Their
Crawley,
bowling
Ben
attack
Duckett.
isn't as strong as people think. Oh, Mark Wood can bowl really fast, and Jofra Archer bounced Steve Smith twice. It's like, okay, fucking 6 years ago, mate. Like, their bowling attack, I am not even slightly worried about. And they know it too. They know for a fact that if the pitch has a bit in it, they're fucked. So we're just going to have pitches that have a bit in it. I don't care who their 11 is.
Who's
we're
their
gonna
spinner,
steamroll them.
Jace?
Shoaib Bashir.
Yeah, right.
He'll probably be their spinner. I think Jacob Bethel can bowl some as well. Same as Joe Root probably can too. But that team doesn't intimidate me one bit. Bazball's a load of shit. It's going to get absolutely exposed this summer because they're not going to have a road to bat on that they curate. It's just going to all come crumbling down, and I just can't wait to sit back and laugh.
I'm just pumped to see the names there and know that it's nearly here.
Yeah, it is creeping up. What is it? 21st
Is it?
of November.
Oh.
Perth.
Oh!
On a Friday. And how good is it about the Perth test being on the east coast of Australia
Yeah.
in normal cunt time?
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to have pretty much a day night. It'll be 12:30 until 9:30 for us, or 8:30.
Fuck, that's sick.
So that is just beautiful timing on a Friday for us to watch some test cricket. I don't like that it's Perth in the first one. I miss the days of Gabba being the first test,
Yeah.
but mate, I'm so fucking toey for this summer of cricket.
Me
All I've
too.
seen recently is Sheffield Shield cricket. starting to get into it. We're waiting for this announcement of the squad, but it's around the corner. You can smell it. You can just smell it.
I love seeing Marnus making runs.
Yep. Just a bloke just at domestic level, just doing what it takes to get picked, and that is making runs.
And Smudge made a few runs the other day as well.
And he doesn't even give a fuck what he's doing. Did you see him at the other end? He was like,
he was
just doing his golf swing. That bloke has spent months drinking piss in New York, and he's swinging a bat like a golf club at the other end because he doesn't care. And he's like, I'll just captain.
Yeah, normally he's playing cricket shots out there. Great to see him practicing his 9-iron.
It is great to see just a nice smooth tempo. Maybe that's going to unlock him into just 1,000 runs this series. Who bloody knows? But a relaxed Smudge who doesn't seem to care about cricket might be the best Smudge we've ever had.
Will Smudge now, when he does his big wild leaves, will he bring it into a 9-iron?
No. Maybe he'll just leave it, and then he'll be like, a good chance for me to practice my 60
And then
degree.
Marnus will do it too.
Oh, yeah, Marnus will copy. Maybe that's what's been working. They've been playing a bit of golf together, and it's got a bit of synergy within the team.
Maybe that is what's been happening. But remember we were talking about going, holy fuck, what are we going to do with the batting?
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's nice knowing that he's in form making runs just before it, because that's all we were saying, It's like, please, one of you is just
it's felt like we've just been pick and stick with blokes that haven't been making runs, and we're like, and Marnus said itself, he needed to get dropped in order to regain his form.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see it. I can't wait for Alex Carey to just do whatever the fuck he wants, because the English are definitely going to remember what happened a couple of years ago. They're going to remember the Johnny Bairstow stumping. Bairstow's not here because he sucks. Alex Carey's still here because he's good.
Yeah.
So Broady's comments have aged like fine wine about that's all he'll be remembered for. And I hope Alex Carey gets at least 1 ton or just masterclass in the gloves like he can, just to go, is that all he'll be remembered for? Really? Is that all? So big series from him. And the last thing I have to say is that seeing the captaincy next to Steve Smith, I love Paddy, and I think he has been unreal as a pace bowler to be a captain, and his decisions, like he has done so well, and he will obviously be back. But Smudge, before Sandpaper Gate, the captaincy, in his best form, I just think I'm so excited to see him bat. I think he's a tactical genius as well. So
with the weight on his shoulders of the pressure too, I think he'll go well.
Oh,
I understand if there's still people going, nah, he doesn't deserve it for whatever. And it's like, if that's your opinion, but I just think he's fucking served his time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And at the end of the day, when it comes down to the Ashes, I couldn't give a fuck if someone's a grub or not. I want to beat these dogs.
Dead set.
5-0.
I do not care who is on the team. I don't care how much of a grub they are. I don't care what they've done.
Make heaps of runs and take wickets, bruh.
As long as they beat the absolute Poms, and they've got that burning desire to smash these cunts.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm pumped for this, man.
Me
I'm
too.
so pumped.
Fucking oath. It should be good, mate. And then I just wanted to briefly touch on, we'll talk about it more next week, but next weekend, one of the best fucking UFC cards that I think so. One that I'm the most looking forward to, Jack Della
I think most Aussies, the only thing they compare it close to is Volk versus Islam, the first fight.
Yeah.
But
mate, I
don't know. Whitaker never made me this excited.
No, I think I'm so excited too because I genuinely believe he can beat Islam, and he's paying like $3 fucking 10.
Do you think it's like also because we want a bit of redemption for Volk?
Oh, fucking oath. So
that's
is
what's
he.
making it even more like enticing and exciting. It's
And,
like,
mate,
avenge our boy.
And the other thing is Volk's fought Islam twice. Obviously can't take much from the second fight, but that first one, he's got the experience of 25 minutes of absolute war with him. He's been in Jack's corner, in his camp. Craig Jones has been in there working on the ground stuff.
Jonesy.
Mate, I just reckon the stars are aligning for
Have
a
you
great
got
moment for
the
Australia.
tingle in your plums?
Fucking my plums are itchy.
You should get that
fucking
checked
red
out.
hot. No, it's only since it's been getting closer to this fight. It'll be gone Monday after. But
I'm
I just
so
mean
pumped.
they're just humming, man.
This is going to be so fucking exciting.
I'll just be loading JDM head to head.
Is there a market up for it now?
Yeah, $3.10 head to head, just to
You're
win.
kidding.
So and look,
boy.
that's fair. It's fair if you go off past experience.
Yeah.
But that's great.
How much
I'm
was
not
he-
going to whinge about that.
No, not at all. I think you could maybe scrape under the threes, but Who am I to complain when I'm going to be putting money on the fucking thing?
Should be fours, mate.
Yeah.
Have you seen Islam?
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
so
so-
pumped. Because what's there to lose? If Islam wins, you go, Islam, he's the best. JDM wins, you go, oh my God, he's just made history.
He's done it.
He's fucking done
He's
it.
revenged us.
He has.
As a country.
He has completely avenged the nation of Australia and everyone who doesn't like watching cunts who sniff jocks.
Yeah, like he's probably one of my favourite sniffers.
Yeah, he's one of the better
But
ones.
he's still a sniffer. He's still from there.
Yep, he's
You know.
like the prodigals. Nah, actually, Khabib's prodigal son of Dagestan, but
Hmm.
he is their premier
Yeah.
fighter out of Dagestan. So when he falls, hopefully it's just a domino effect for the rest of them.
Fucking oath. But yeah, so I'll be very invested in that. Like we said, we'll do a breakdown of the card next week. I just wanted to fucking bring it up. What else we got here? Oh, I didn't have anything for motorsports, but lucky our good
Nah,
mate.
me neither. I got
Popo.
a bit caught up, and I just didn't. I forgot to do my research on
Yeah,
it.
so before we hear from him, meow!
That's the stinger.
Reggies!
Whoa.
Yeah, no, it's not Barb's. It's fucking Shane. There's 4 races left in F1. 116 points up for grabs. Oscar's behind by 1. This weekend is Brazil. There's a sprint race, then a race. It's supposed to be raining for the sprint race and qualifying and fucking probably the whole weekend. So Max will probably just dominate as usual. And then after that, it's Vegas, which if it's cold and the front tyres like to go to shit, Oscar should have the leg up on Norris. Then after that will be Qatar, which fucking Oscar just dominates at usually. He won there before Lando even got his first win in F1 at all. And then that'll be a sprint race as well. And then you got Abu Dhabi in like the end of the year. That'll be the last race. So hopefully it's all done and dusted and tied up by then. At this stage, Max being like 35 behind, unless something drastic goes on, I don't see him catching because he'll have to win every race with the other 2 pretty much finishing in the middle of the top 10, I guess, or just DNFing once, I guess, can change that again. But at this stage, it's basically Oscar's to lose. At 1 point means nothing with this many points left, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, it's not my fault. I didn't say he was going to win. Fuck you all.
It's your fault.
It's all on you, mate.
It is completely up to you, the fate of the universe.
But, mate, thanks for your input.
No, thanks.
Appreciate it for all the motorheads out there.
That is good. Yeah, that was more for the people who were like, oh, fuck, I needed the update about motorsports.
Mate, Shane,
I didn't understand half the shit he was saying.
if you want to send through your motorsports update every week, brother, we'll play it.
Send through your motorsport multis as well and the Neds group as well. Get us a winner on that.
He normally does. He normally is
he's
very
pretty good
active in
for
the
it.
group.
Mr. McLaren, I believe his name is in the group. Thanks for that, Shana.
Yeah, thanks, Shana. Have
Anything
you
else
got
for
any other sports, Jace?
Nah, there's still AFL, absolutely nothing happening at the moment, so I've got nothing on that front.
No dramas at all there, mate.
We need a
Before we
captain.
go, we do need a captain. Brought to you by CTC Captain of the Week. Head to the country companies if you want to cop one of the Knucklers hats. There's heaps of rippers there, or head to countrytruckercaps.com to design your own for your business, for a piss up, for a bucks party, whatever the fuck you want. And they're pretty lenient there. You can put whatever you want on a hat, pretty much. So who are we going to go, brother?
Mate, I think this one is super easy, one of the easiest ones we've had following the last pot of the year.
Oh.
The people.
Yeah, the people.
All the people.
Well done.
Everyone
Everyone who
gets-
joined the pot.
Everyone's a captain. Everyone,
Everyone who
specifically.
had some faith.
Yeah, and to those, because we had lesser numbers than we did in the last pot, obviously you lost a bit of faith.
Yep.
To you, I say suck shit, pretty much. If you lost
respectfully.
faith in us, and respectfully suck shit because you went, oh, these boys don't know what they're doing. It's
Yeah.
like, well, clearly you're not one of the people.
Nah.
Because it was the people's pot.
Yeah.
So shout out to the people. You deserve this.
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes you feel like going, you see those sookie cunts, and I feel like saying, brother, I'm going to give you 50. And if you don't make a return for him, I'm going to punch you in the fucking face.
It would be a great feeling.
Like, here,
but
brother, I'll give you 50. Show us what you
there-
can do with it. If not, I'm just going to fuck
There
him.
was one who rage baited so much.
Yeah.
And I caught myself in the middle. I went, I was like, it was about his fourth comment. I went, we are biting exactly like he wants us to now. But hey, the people united against him.
Man.
There's always one bloke anyway.
Yeah, there's always a few that have a really sad life.
Yeah, they're just absolute gun punters. They know what they're doing.
Legends, bro.
The best way to shut them up is just to win.
Yeah, man.
But then when you win, they're like, oh, well, fucking, why didn't we get...
$36.
Yeah, where's fucking $57 odds? It's like, well, if we didn't back the favourite, we wouldn't have won.
Yeah, and then you would have been up as for favourite bashing.
So they just love to complain. It's
that's it, man.
0 out of 10 rage bait.
Mate, at the end of the day, you're always going to get a few, but overall, I think it's been a big success this year for the community, for the group inside the app, and
for the people.
For the people, mate. For the fucking
people.
Reggies.
Fucking oath.
Been excellent. So,
Right, while we're on the topic of punting,
yeah, mate.
let's get into the punch show right after this.
Yep.
Field is set, ready to run. Stand by for a start. And they're racing. Give them a cheer, Australia, wherever you're listening. What a win! And a cup we'll never forget.
We're back for a punt.
Let's have a Rex hunt, Jace.
Let's have a Rex hunt on one of the great punting weeks in the calendar year for Australian punting.
Yeah.
You have Derby Day into Melbourne Cup on the Tuesday. As you're listening, it'll be Oaks Day at Flemington. And then Saturday, you have Champions Day as well. So it's just a glorious week for punters, especially like the Reggies.
There's some fucking gun horses getting around too.
Fucking oath there is. We should probably just start with a bit of Melbourne Cup chat.
Yeah.
We briefly went over it. You picked the winner.
Yeah, mate.
Officially, there's in writing, you have the winner.
Yeah.
Great feeling to have bragging rights, isn't
Mate,
it?
well, I'm sort of getting over it a bit. But,
You are the gun punter.
Nah, it's it was good. Like Quino, Quino has been on half yours.
Yeah, that was going to be my
Remember
next
that
thing.
one ages ago? How it just steamed, and we're all like, "Who? What the fuck?" That
In the
was
all
awesome.
in, you had it in, and we were like, okay, half yours, good horse.
And Quino, you put a futures multi on a while ago, didn't you?
Caulfield into the Melbourne Cup.
Yeah, Caulfield Cup, Melbourne Cup. That is like some illustrious
Great
company.
stuff.
Like to be a horse, to be on the horse that did that, and yeah, it was what $7.50. It was a favourite at one point, but a lot of people have written this horse off. I wrote it off before Caulfield Cup.
Yeah.
And that is,
I think just seeing
massive.
it win with Quino on it, and then winning the Caulfield Cup, it was just one of those things for me. You look at the field. Beck picked Goody Two Shoes, which fucking was looking good for a bit there.
Didn't it?
And then, but just thought, right, I just think half yours is the best horse.
It is a fucking good horse, too.
And to be honest, Goody Two Shoes and Groper's horse paid more for a place than
They did. Middle Earth paid like 11s for a place, and
Yeah.
I think Goody Two Shoes wasn't far off. But I mean, where's the bragging rights? in that?
it's just about glory, isn't it?
No, that's right. So Quino is the gun punter
Yeah,
on the
mate.
show.
No
right?
horses, man.
He actually did say before that bananas should be worried because
Yeah,
he
I
might be
would be.
coming for their job.
Fucking oath. He's going to split them.
Yeah, but well done, Quino. That was very impressive. Well done to you too, Tom. I have another year of fuck all. Vauban or Vauban, however you want to fucking say it, didn't run terrible, but I was on Valiant King until the day before when it started to rain, and I went, okay, I'm changing it up. I'm going Vauban, and I have written Vauban off before on the show. I said, I'm fucking done with it. And then I went, oh, well, what about the distance? What about the slop? And third time at the Melbourne Cup, what if we can finally do it? No Sir Delius in the Waterhouse and Botbat, camp. So I thought all eyes were on Vauban. Nah, not good enough. So another year in the dumps for me in the Melbourne Cup, mate. But
Fucker was nice to see her weave through. And like that second gap she pushed through was fucking not even a gap. And like she spoke after, the horse just went. Like she was like, it was just leading me through. And as soon as it poked
Wasn't
its
an easy
nose
run.
through up the inside there, it just looked fucking.
as soon as I saw it, I was went, oh, half yours.
Yeah, here it
Half
comes.
yours, here it is. She's joining some great company.
Yeah.
Second female jockey to win it since Michelle Payne.
Yep.
So good on you,
Well
Jamie
done.
Mellom. That's so impressive to go after having a bit of a lackluster year to go on Caulfield Cup into Melbourne Cup.
And I've seen a heap of people win
Same
or
horse
carrying
as
on.
well.
You see the headlines. Oh, blood from the mouth. I think it had a laceration on its inside
bit
of its
its
cheek.
cheek.
Then it didn't need any.
It literally bit his. I can't remember half yours is boy or girl, but bit their cheek while they were running. I don't think that horse is too fussed about
think it's okay.
biting their cheek when they're. steaming
always
down the
bite my
600.
cheek.
Yeah,
if you're
me
real
too.
hungry and you're just hooking in, oh fuck, bit me
You
cheek.
go, ah, fuck, that's a kind of a thing.
Yeah,
But
a horse doesn't have hands to wipe the blood
it's
off
not.
them.
Yeah, it's not cruel.
No.
It's not animal cruelty that it bit its
The
own
jockey
cheek.
didn't bite its cheek.
No, she didn't.
The horse bit its own cheek.
But yeah, that's Melbourne Cup done for another year.
Great stuff. Where'd you watch it?
At work.
Yeah, nice.
Same spot I have the last 4 years. It
Yeah,
always,
technically, so did I.
but at least we all get to stop. We get to go back to the crib room and watch it.
Yeah, it's
good
It
fun,
still
everyone.
stops the nation.
It still stops the nation.
The race, it stops the nation.
I say this every year till I get about 2 days before. I go, nah, I'm not getting invested this year because you can just pick whatever you want and it wins. And then I get invested, and then I've got the horse that I like, and I'm sitting there just glued to the screen, and I'm just like, you feel the emotion of like, come on, I want to be the one to pick the winner this year.
How's
And then I
hindsight?
go, oh, fuck this. I fucking, oh, mate, hindsight.
Hindsight's fucked. Like Beck picked but Goody Two Shoes, I picked half yours. You think I'd Cornella them? Nah. Or you'd think Beck's horse is paying $3,000 to win and heaps to place. Oh, don't put it each way, mate. Don't do that, mate.
Hindsight will kill you in
Yeah.
punting if you let it get a hold over you.
But anyway, it was still good.
It was, yeah. It's still. I'm actually quite keen for Oaks Day tomorrow too. Actually, so that'll be good. I'm going to have a little listener exclusive later on for Oaks Day
Ooh.
too. Actually,
Beautiful,
because I
mate.
think I found something with some serious big V.
Did ya?
So yeah, so back against it because holy, I can stop anything at the moment.
I've got one too, actually.
Oh, there you go.
For the
Bit of
same
Oaks Day
race.
punting.
Winner.
Beautiful. I also need to address the fact with Jamie Mellon, she should probably thank me for Caulfield Cup and Melbourne Cup because about a week before the Caulfield Cup or the couple of days before, I said, oh, she's a bit out of form. She needs to change her name back to Jamie Carr. And she took that personally. And she said, well, fuck off.
What was that, mate?
I'm going to win 2 of the biggest races in the country for the year.
And you just fucking watch me.
Yeah, so it's becoming a bit of a trend now that things that I'm shitting on persons or horses that I'm tending to shit on and give them a bit of a bath in the show, they're just using it as motivation to win.
Which is
Because
good for
Jamie
them.
definitely listens to us.
She would every
She,
week.
every week, you know, she'd get her
Religiously, I
tips
think.
from us. She'd see if we're backing her, what we have to say about her. And she obviously listened the last month because I have motivated her to win the Melbourne Cup.
You have,
I have.
Now, we've got a dog running in a couple of minutes, but shall we hear the print clip first? We'll get
Yes.
that out of the way, and then we'll run you through the dish liquor that we are on.
The dishy.
It's got the blows.
Does it?
Damn it.
Now the Group 1, boys. We are going to go to the Derby. We're going to the
It just feels right.
Punting on the Derby. But I am going to back the best horse in the race, and that's Observer, and have 5 units on it.
It's a smart bet.
Yeah,
You cannot argue with it.
that's what I'm doing.
That's it.
That's it.
So it's just a lot of. I saw the 30-odd seconds and I went,
Heaps
oh,
on
fuck.
there.
Maybe we did have a couple winners, but it was just us going, boo.
Yeah, that's all right.
And Observer was just the best in the race.
It's sort of like having Tourette's when we hear that word. We can't help ourselves.
It's a vocal stimulant.
Especially when we're together, you have to go,
Yeah, every time say one sets off another one. It's like wolves when they howl. It's just you hear one, boo, and then boo.
and if you don't like it, I'm sorry.
I don't
but-
really care because I like it.
Yeah,
I
well,
find it
we don't
funny.
have a choice, Chase. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah,
it's one of those things.
It's a vocal stim. It takes over my body, and yeah,
Yeah.
If I'd like to not do it, but I just do it.
Right, now, Greyhound of the Week. We're at Ballarat, race
It's not
5.
Groper's Greyhound either because he's not here. So
Nah.
fuck you, Groper.
It's Tom and Jace's Greyhound.
Tom and Jace's Greyhound this week.
That's what it is. We're over 390 metres, boys. Race 5. And we found one here. And I just sort of thought of Keto when he's putting his old boy bets on with this, right? Fortune Hunter.
Is that because Keto hunts a fortune?
That's right. Out of box 5, which, look, isn't ideal. But started the favourite. I got it at 250 boosted. It's out to 270. Starting to come back in. But I looked at the box history. 1 from 1 out of the box. 2 from 4 at the distance. Best dog in the race, Jace.
We've done form on a dog here, which isn't usual.
Well,
and
form cross with a bit of, like I've forced it.
a bit of It wasn't one we went, oh, that's Juju, but you found your way into a
Jace,
bit of
I
a-
hunted every race in this time slot and there wasn't any Juju. And
We're hunting a fortune here.
We are hunting a fortune.
We are hunting. And like you said, Yeah, the 5 is a tough box, but he's got good 5-box form.
The good 5 form.
Good 5 form.
He's got early speed.
Should only have 1 lap here.
I love having a
seems.
tally up for it. It's
Oh,
How
yeah.
nice is it? Yeah, just look up the blue.
Give him a big pat. Shout out to Love Greyhound organisation too.
Yep.
You all know it by now. Selfless organisation running out of Southeast Queensland, Central Queensland. They help rehome these pups and they give them a great retirement gig, pretty much. Head to lovegreyhound.org.au to find out any further information that you would like. Hopefully, I'm
I'd love to get a win. Green light.
Green light.
Come on, ping,
Come
bruh.
on.
Ping, Fortune.
Let's go, Keto.
Come on, Keats.
This dog's getting called Keats if it
Come on,
pings.
Keats.
Okay,
Come on,
not
Keats.
bad. Go, Keats.
Good start.
That's
Come
all
on,
right.
Keats. Make your way over, Keats.
Well done, Keats.
Good stuff.
He's found the
390
line.
metres.
He is running
wide
well.
in that
Fuck
gap.
this.
Come on, Keats.
Oh,
Oh,
what is
stop
this
3?
3 doing? Fuck.
Oh!
Go, Keats.
We just got absolutely grubbed. Can you protest?
Wow.
Oh!
Damn.
That was disgusting.
And
That 3, mate, if it was a human, you'd say that is an automatic, definite. He meant that.
that's
I feel
fucked.
personally ripped off.
Protest. That fucking
Like they were
3.
coming around the corner and that dog proper went, oi, bud, fuck you.
That is.
Absolutely grubbed.
Ew.
That was a great. Like,
Oh.
I don't know much about dog racing, but I know that it jumped well and it found the
I
line.
know that it was only
hard.
390 metres and that dog should have won.
Oh, that
But
hurts.
That
It's
dog,
still not as bad as what did we have a couple of weeks ago? That
Oh, Big Dell.
Delhi. That's
Dell.
it.
That'll hurt me
Delly.
forever, Big Dell.
This doesn't sting as much because Big Dell
Nah.
still stings.
And Big Dell was double digits, Jace.
fucking was.
Anyway, it is.
Well,
what it
that's
is,
another
boys.
Greyhound segment for this week. No improved omen or luck because Groper's not here. And
No.
he'll say, I told you so, boys. Should have backed this.
What we should say, Jace, is I think it's fair to say by now, the all-in's dead, right?
Buried.
We're all aware of that. Told you last week, the all-in's dead. Now, Groper has had a good idea of a fresh new segment for Neds that we'll be doing weekly starting next week. We're going to have a crack at the quaddie. Mm-hmm. So I think it's only fair. Next week, Groper will start it off.
It's his segment. It's his show. We're obviously going to let him be
Yep.
the debutant.
And whoever's in charge of the quaddie, it's up to them. They can pick however many they want. They'll put the quaddie together, put it in the Neds group, and go for glory. And that's what we're going to have a
And
crack
we tend to, on the Reggies podcast, have a habit of not discussing bets prior to the show or communicating with anyone. So if there's double ups, it'll work in our favour. But like we said, it's up to one person to back the quaddie.
Yep.
And if you've got a bet in that race and they don't like it, it's not going in the quaddie. It's too bad. So this could work in a good way or a bad way with
Yep.
double ups or just not backing anything
at.
for the
Be a
quaddie.
bit of
But
fun, mate.
this quaddies are always good fun. Like you go to weekends away on the punt, and you and your mates always get into a bit of a quaddie together. So
Oh, man,
this
everyone
is our
does it.
chance. The all in dead. It was a failure. We've resurrected it
Yeah.
already. That was the second time coming.
Yeah, exactly. And how many times
nothing.
have you been at the pub with your mates or at the track and you all give a pineapple in?
Yep.
Or a redback and
And
you
you
put
go,
it all in
"Quaddie."
and you all pick a race each and shit.
Yep.
So it's good fun. And the
This
best
is our
part about
chance.
that group, the Reggies as the code, is you can get in there. The quaddie will be put in there so you can just copy it, boss, instead of trying to figure
I'm
it out
excited.
yourself.
While we've still got some good racing in the spring, I'm keen for this.
Yeah.
So keen
Me
to see
too.
what Gropes has next weekend.
So get in the group.
Right, shall we start with the old boys? Tom?
Old boys. Should we let the big G Juan take it
Yeah.
away with his recording?
It's been a long time since we've heard his voice. First time we've heard his voice this
Oh,
episode.
I miss
so-
him so much.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Reggies, how are we?
Good, mate.
Hope everyone's well. Right in the middle of Melbourne Cup Carnival week. Hopefully you got through the first half of the show without me. I know it's tough sometimes when I'm not there, but I reckon you can handle it.
Don't feel bad at all.
Yeah, no, not one bit.
Just before I get into the bets, thank you to everyone who jumped in the pot over the weekend. I think the boys would
already
have covered
said
it,
this,
but
mate.
it was awesome to see everyone jump back in. I think we only had about half the participants from the week before, and yous all almost got your 50 back from the week before. So, and might I say, we would have, if we didn't decide to absolutely load up on the last. But, hey, we got, pretty good return percentage-wise for what we put in. And we almost got our money back from the week before. So shout out to everyone who jumped in. It was a great day. The way we run it is how we're going to sort of do it moving forward. And, can't thank yous enough. Now, my betting this week, I could send in 3 recordings, but my old boys bet is every bet I'm having on the show combined into one. So I'll just keep it short and sharp and go with this one recording for this week because I'm a bit strapped for time. I just pulled up at the power station with me little garden spade ready to trickle some coal into the boiler so that all the lights stay on around Queensland tonight. So I'm gonna, now this doesn't happen often either, you back 4 winners in a row, but I am going to go to Flemington race 5, 6, 7 and 8. Race number 5, I'm going to back the toppy. Birdman was right in the market of Melbourne Cups a few weeks ago. Not sure what happened. Do not know why he didn't run. He probably just didn't get a start. But I haven't looked into why he didn't get a run. I just want to back him here on Champions Day. I think he's definitely the class runner in that field. $4.50 a win. Hopefully he can carry the weight for the 2,600 metres. And then I think third up and peaking here in the Champion Sprint, Jolly Star. Tyrus is going to run. He was electric in the Coolmore against his own age last week, but this is a different kettle of fish here. You got Giga Kick, Jolly Star, just to name a couple. And I think Jolly Star, she's proven that she goes electric first up. She has a bit of a lull, and then she really, really peaks again. So I reckon she's going to peak again on Saturday. $3 for her. Flemington race 7. There's no way that I can have a win bet here. I cannot do it. Just with Pride of Jenny in the race. You do not know what you're going to get with her. So I can't have a win bet, but I'll tell you what, Mr. Brightside over 1,600 metres is just an absolute animal. And I'll be having a single win bet on him. But for this multi, I'm going to have him the place. I don't think he can miss a place over the mile. He is just unbelievable. What a horse he is. Surely the best bet in the country, Via Sistina in the Champions Stakes. This field, compared to the Cox Plate field of 2 weeks ago, is just chalk and cheese to me. And I think she will send the bookies home from Melbourne Cup Carnival with their tails between their legs. Haven't they just been absolutely hammered, the bookies? Yeah. Derby Day was ridiculous. They would have lost so much money. The money they were holding on Observer and Autumn Glow and all these favourites that just pissed up. It was fucking good to see. And then the favourite wins the Melbourne Cup, so you know that they've had a big loss there. Although there is a lot of money that gets thrown around in Melbourne Cup, so maybe they didn't. But favourite got up regardless, so they would have at least lost a bit. As you're listening to this, there's a $1.60 favourite in the Oaks. Hopefully it gets up to send them packing again. And then, if Via can close out the Carnival, $1.70 getting up, they will be, it won't be good at Bookmakers Central. Now, obviously I'm backing Via Sistina, 5 units in the Group 1. Geez, I'm going a bit long here. Bit of a barb spiel this. And then in the championships, I'm just going to have Birdman, 5 units, the win, Birdman.
Yep.
Thank you, boys. I'll definitely see you next week. Get into them.
Nice, Grapes. So the 3 wins with Brightside Place is his multi for the old boys, and then those other 2 for,
If Flemington keeps playing how it's played out in the last week, and we'll be able to tell by Oaks Day tomorrow too, the right horses, the good jockeys, and the favourites should do what they're supposed to do.
Let's go.
So, fucking oath, I like that bet a lot. I really like what he said about Jolly Star as well.
I didn't.
So, I know who you're going. The key.
But that'll be later on. I just can't help myself.
Well, I may as well. We'll stick with
Keith?
Keto. Yeah.
Reginald, our old boys trucking along out in front. How easy's this? Look, I'm going to have a 4-leg multi Flemington on Saturday. What are we starting with? Race 2, number 2, Sabaj. It will win. Best bet of the day, I think. 260. Race 5, number 3, Sayadati. I'm going to have that at a place, and you're getting $2.80. Then we're going to race 6, number 10, Tyrus. It'll win $2.40. And here's the big one. Race 9, number 11, Sweethearted. Drawn out wide. Late in the day at Flemington. Final day of the carnival. It's $7 a win. Put all them 4 together, guys. You're going to get $122. I'll have all 5 units. It's game over, children. Come on, the Nedley old boys.
Fucking near will be if he gets that.
Ah, big time.
Wonder if it's a grey Leighton.
Oh.
He would have said it if it was.
Keto doesn't miss an opportunity to let us know if it's a grey Leighton.
Nah, doesn't when it's a grey Leighton.
A grey Leighton, though. Oh, someone say a grey Leighton, though. Right, well, I'm sticking with Gropes, sort of, in terms of Champions Day punting at Melbourne because I love it. I love the quality that we're going to get on Saturday, and I'm going a 3-leg multi because that's what everyone's been doing recently on the show, and they've totally worked heaps. So I'm going to start with some Group 1 racing at Champions Day at Flemington. Starting at the Champions Sprint over the 1,200 metres, as Gropes mentioned, with Jolie Star. I seriously love the look of her here. After returning from the Everest, we saw some of the big dogs return last weekend. Jimmy Star, Briasa, Lady Shenandoah. And Jolie Star's had the 3 weeks off here. It's well fresh and ready to go. Like you said, out the gates, first up, always strong. I wouldn't say humbled a bit in the Everest, but just didn't come home as hard as he can. It's an absolute champion horse who loves the straight at Flemington too. Can come home like a steam train when everything goes right, and I think it will at $3.10. Into the Champions Mile. I love the mile races, 1,600 metres. Like, you think about Melbourne Cup during the week, and it's a cool spectacle, but for me, a race over 1,600 is just the perfect distance for entertainment value. Like, a sprint sometimes can be too short, and like you can just get really unlucky in a sprint like that. But over 1,600, every
still
chance,
some tactics and shit that really have to come into play.
Every horse can play their role into a chance into the race, and you get to see the best of the best, in my opinion, like Lights of Fangirl, Mr. B, Via Sistina. Just to clarify too with Fangirl, I'm off it for a bit. Clearly cannot win a race when you get an early speed, especially like Jenny did. But the horse that I think can match and maybe not lead as well as Jenny, but can trouble it over this distance at Flemington. It's the famous Group 1 winner, Mr. Brightside. Jumping ship for it for a bit, especially here. I'm more confident, and I'm betting that Jenny cannot do the bullshit that she has done in her 2 wins. The one she did at the Valley, you just go, okay, Mooney Valley first up, coming out of retirement, how good. And then on the weekend, you just knew by 800 metres, you just go, oh, Jono. Jono, again, was just doing what Jenny does. And I used to like it when I was backing her, but now I'm just like, oh, fuck. But in my head, I don't think she's going to be able to do it this weekend with Mr. B. Just need to clarify that with Jenny. I think Mr. B is going to trouble her here. All right. Into Rose Hill, the 5 Diamonds, Transatlantic. I think his last 2 races speak for themselves, Caulfield and Randwick. Just such a good horse that just wins how horses should win, just with confidence behind him leading into this. A brilliant run of form, $2.90, shut up and take my money. Now, all 3 of those legs, for Jolly Star, Mr. Brightside, Transatlantic to win, Neds are giving me $42 odds.
Love that.
For 3 horses that I think are in just absolutely primed and ready for this. So I'm going to have all 5 units on it.
Fuck yeah, man. I like
Sorry,
that.
I went a bit of a spin off there with Jenny just shitting all over her, but So look, now she'll win by 10 lengths.
I get it. Whenever you're on her, she's off you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jono.
It tends to really go with Jono. You just don't know what form of Jono you're going to get.
Is Aircon Boy in that same race?
Fangirl.
Yeah.
Wow. Nah.
Different one.
I just had to clarify that Fangirl. I'm off
right.
Fangirl.
Well, because I was thinking, I didn't think it was in that race.
Nah, it's not in the race.
No, all good.
I feel like I've always backed Fangirl against Mr. Brightside and Jenny and Via. So I just had to clarify to the punters that Fangirl's, I'm not going to absolutely load up every time like I do now.
Yeah.
She's
No,
getting a
it's all right.
spell.
I just really wanted to say aircon boy and had to figure out how to add it in.
You had to find a way to go, oh,
So
that's a
that was
great
my
shout.
only.
We haven't really done much opposite
That's
names
why I thought,
recently.
fuck, it come into my head and went, how am
I need to execute
So
now.
I got it in.
Right, let's hear from Pedro.
Pedro.
He's got one recording from us this week in Vietnam,
Oh, nice.
but
That'll do.
Group 1 I'll have to read out.
Yep.
G'day, Reggies. Old boys versus young guns. Let's
Sounds
go.
crook.
Yeah, there's you go.
Pedro's here, still in northern Vietnam, living life.
In the tunnel.
We're at Tam Cock. It's in Nimbin. Just about to go down a river where King Kong was filmed. Absolutely stunning place, this part of the world. If anyone's ever done it or get a chance, fucking attack it. It's fucking unbelievable. Best thing I've ever done.
Nice.
Besides marrying my red incubator, obviously. And so this week, obviously on the back of Big Six Legos coming on for the listeners, Big Geordie, I'm going to do a 6-leg EPL multi just for that. All right, here we go. 6-leg EPL multi. Spurs, Man United, both to score. Everton to win. West Ham, Burnley, both to score. Arsenal to win. Chelsea to win. And Aston Villa, Bournemouth, both to score. I'm not sure what that'll pay. Hopefully Neds will give me in the 20s, maybe. Yeah. Well, I'll take whatever they give me. Thank you, Neds. I'll have 5 units on that multi. All right, old fellas. Let's go attack.
Nice, Pedro.
He's spoiled the surprise.
Yeah, because Jace goes, have you checked who the listener bet is this week? And I said, no. And he goes, oh, don't look. It'll make it good.
Look. I want
Fucking
his
big
prize.
horse run.
Big Corey.
Getting a run up, trucking
getting a
nut
run.
up the guts.
Mate, this is his chance. You know, he's just had to hear
Well, I
and
need to
see
fire up.
how much of a gun punter Pedro and I are. You know,
Yeah.
with heaps of units in our pockets. at
He'd
the
be giving
moment,
you his
so-
lip too, wouldn't he, when you's a shit?
No,
Has he been
I
pretty
don't really
good?
give a slip,
No,
but
yeah, right.
now's his chance to
Really
really
lift.
show and see if he is the best punter in the Ward family.
Oh, well,
So-
I'm looking forward to seeing what he
I've been
reckons later.
waiting to see if it would actually ever happen because he has liked the post
Yeah,
every
yeah.
week since the dawn of time. And I knew when I was selecting it that I was like, if I randomly draw in here,
Yeah.
people are going to go, fuck off. But, mate, why would Tom Miles do it?
No, mate.
What's he got to gain from picking my brother?
Good on him.
So
Fucking
I'm
oath.
keen. We'll hear that later on, but I'm keen to hear that spiel from him.
Me too. Right. I've gone a 3-leg horse multi too, because like you said, Jace, they just clean up all the time.
Mate, they're the easiest betting strategy. In
Now, I just want to say I felt severely hard done by last week. The 2 berry legs won. All I need to do is man of the town to win, to place. Now, I've steamed in to the TAB at the pub we were at. Juju was feeling good. As soon as it was postponed, I just went, that's done.
Yep.
Like, not because he couldn't win or couldn't come third or whatever, purely because we were in the rhythm, it was about to happen, and then he got put off, had to
bang,
get
bang,
on a
bang.
fucking scooter and go to the shops and shit with Beck, updating it, seeing, nah, it was
It
just wasn't happening.
The vibe wasn't there.
Wasn't happening. And then one more race and they scratch it. One more car! Well, you didn't feel like just going, let's stop now? Nah?
Let's stop now and just give reduced
You
odds.
fucking dog rooters. But
We
anyway,
had it on in
I
the
didn't
pot
mind.
too. Well, it's Barb's fault, mate. It's his horse.
Oh,
not
pretty
yours.
much, man.
So, you know,
Should have scratched
the
him.
weather
but
and Barb's. Yeah, why didn't Barb's make the call? Say,
Just
boys,
immediately.
we can't have it. You know, Tom's got it on in the pot.
Yeah, it's
got it
probably
on for
not
the
gonna
old
place
boys.
now.
It's not going to place.
Nah, it's all right, Barbs.
Just have some accountability, Barb's.
I don't hate
Seriously.
you, man.
No.
Right. So anyway, Barry did me well last week. So I'm following him in again this week for the first 2 legs of this. Rosehill Race 7, Miss Rombini. Was caught wide last start and didn't pan out its way, but had some good runs prior. So I think it wins. Rosehill Race 8, Transatlantic. This horse is in great form, and I just think it steams home here. Then Tommy Berry will pass the baton on to J-Mac to bring it home. Flemington Race 9, Horse 6, Still Bolly. Been right there, plenty of seconds and thirds. Just needs to fucking be the bride instead of the bridesmaid here. Needs to cross the line first, and I reckon it does in this one. So all of those units, 5 units on that to win at $23.44.
Nice.
So they're favourites, but I just like the look of them. And
It just, yeah. Look,
and,
I
yeah.
can't blame you. There's the old, oh, well, what's better than one favourite? It's 3.
Well, yeah, man.
And you need odds. You need odds in this segment.
Well, just looking through, like I
fact.
said, I was on the Berry thing. I'm like, well, Transatlantic especially, I'm like, this is like that horse too.
$2.90 for Transatlantic seems ridiculous.
I think so. I think it's out of barrier 14, but I mean, it's a good horse.
And surely it's not because it's Rose Hill. It's done at a Caulfield. It's done at a Randwick. I think it's a great horse.
So that's my bet, mate.
Nice, mate. I love it.
Rocket.
Punters, Queenslanders, the privileged. Rockets Roughies, raring to go. Old boys versus the young guns. Boys, I'm on a 5-leg multi this weekend.
Oh!
All the legs are at Rose Hill.
He's on a me.
Let's go race 1. Horse 1, Madrina, each way. Race 3, horse 2, the Budgie Smuggler, to win. Race 8, horse 1, Transatlantic, to win. Race 9, horse 6, Spirit of Wealth, each way. And last but not least, race 10, horse 9, Frosty Girl, to win. Let's go 5 units at $66 with a little bump.
No.
All right, get those India, jump on them, stay hard.
Well, that's getting taken down now.
So I
cunt.
think each way meant place, obviously, for those ones. And yeah, no little bumps, yeah.
No, just because we don't know what the original value was, so we're taking it down to 50.
Well,
You've been deducted.
We'll
I'll be doing the slips this week too because Gropes is on holidays, Rockets. So you've you've sabotaged yourself, mate. Rookie error. And he's planning on having a day out at Sydney. It sounds.
Yeah, fucking oath.
I like a couple of those bets.
Me too.
Not bad at all.
Good stuff. Is that us for old boys?
Yes.
Righto. Should we hear from our little banana benders?
Yeah, let's hear from our 2 horsemen that are doing well in one segment, at least. And, you know, we love when they come onto the show. They share their bit of wisdom and they back a few winners for us.
Been a good year for them.
It has been.
They need to fire up, though. I think
they
they've
do.
been quiet last couple of weeks.
It's been a good year.
Well, I just like when they win.
The start. And now they're starting to just slowly just fall into this lull.
It's like they need a
They
spell.
think that they can just chill out and
Pretend
they go,
you're first
I've
up,
got
Barbs.
units. Yeah, like this is their job. This is what they
This
are.
is why they're
horsemen.
on the big bucks, Jace.
This is
on
why
this show.
you're here. This is why we pay you so much. So with that, Barbs, you take it away, mate, as B1, and you fucking tell us who's going to win this weekend.
Yeah, man.
Reggies! B1 Barbary back again, lads, for another week in the banana segment. Fucking post-fucking traumatic stress disorder after the Melbourne Cup's really set in. Fucking hell. As most of you would have seen, I shared in the Neds app. Got all round the trifecta and got fucked in the arse right at the line. But anyway, that's another story for another day. No point in trying over spilt betting tickets. But
Should have been on half.
onto this week, lads. Look, I'm
better.
going to stay away from Flemington in the banana segment, boys. I'm going to stay in Brisbane, stay with where I know Barb's the Brisbane Horseman.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to go race 7, number 1, 2-leg multi-year, boys. I'm going grafter burners. This horse needs no introduction to the Reggies listeners. I've been a fan of him for a long time. Very good colt. Trialled enormous the other morning. He's got a good horse's weight, 60.5 kilos, but he is a fucking very good horse. He'll sit just off midfield. There'll be some good pace in this race. Horses like Royal Mover, Cheeky's Time, Champagne Lane, they'll all vie for leave. And Av Cantaro from the Robert Heathcote stable, they will go like helter-skelter here, boys. Corey Sutherland takes 3 kilos off, like I say, for Kelly Sweeter, so he gets him at 57.5. Still got to give 3 kilos to the rest of the field, but this colt is very, very, very good. So he's $4.20 with our little orange mate Neds at the moment, and I'm going to have him into race 8 at Eagle Farm. I'm going with one down the bottom here, boys. Number 16, Margot's Deal for Jason Edwards and CJ Graham. Very good filly, very good overall. Sorry, she's a mare now. Very good overall record. And she's done it all in city class. So I think she's a very, very, very good filly on the way up. By done deal, the rise to a mile does help. CJ's in fine form. She's riding with a lot of confidence, and Jason Edwards is doing a hell of a job with these Tosh Murphy-owned horses. That's race 8, number 16, Margot's Deal. The pros sort of share my opinion too. She's 390 into 330 at the moment, and I think she can go right on with it here up to the mile does suit. So for that 2-leg multi, boys, our little deadly orange Nedley mate is going to give me Eagle Farm Race 7, number 1 Grafter Burners into Eagle Farm Race 8, number 16 Margot's Deal. I'm going to get $13.86 and I'll have all 5 units on. Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punning.
Nice.
Not bad, Bubs. I think when he said the pros share his opinion, as in he copied their opinion potentially. Just had to clarify that, Bubs. But no, nice betting, mate.
Is that you, Groper?
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I had to jib him because I knew
right.
that Gropes would normally. So I was like, doesn't feel right letting it slide just because Gropes
Like
isn't
there's a
here.
piece of poly sitting there.
Someone's
and
got to wield it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll take reins this week if I have to.
All right. Good stuff, Barbs.
Yeah, well done, Bubs. Hopefully
yeah.
you get a winner, mate. Let's
Should we hear from his little bloke?
hear from his little, what do you call him? Fuck trophy.
Yeah. Young fella.
Reggies, TBR here this week for the banana segment. I'm going early. I'm going to go Eagle Farm, race 1, number 5, pocket money.
Nice.
Good luck, happy punting, and remember, the Moya, the fucking Moya.
Holy fuck.
Fuck yeah. What? Can you see
That
what
was
that's paying,
fast.
Jace? Eagle Farm, race 1, number 5, pocket money.
Eagle Farm.
See what sort of pocket money the listeners are going to get if they chuck a bit on that.
Say race 1.
Yep. Eagle Farm, race
$3.80.
1. Yeah, nice.
And that's the favourite.
Yep.
So that's not
well,
bad odds at all. That
Sounds like he likes it.
it's tame for Button. There's no first 4. There's no multi.
Keeping it simple. Love it.
Yeah, very simple. Nice.
Good on your button.
Well done, mate. Sorry. Shall we get into some Group 1 racing?
Let's do it, brother.
Right, so I've taken the liberty this week of picking our Group 1 race, and I've gone with the Champion Stakes. Look, there was a few choices in Flemington we could have had,
There was a
but
fucking hard one.
there was a really
And then
tough one.
This one's pretty simple, but
The
it's
mile was
interesting.
tough, the sprint was tough, but I knew that we were all going to want to have a bet on the stakes and the mile. On the sprint and the mile and our own personal ones.
Yeah.
And I was right. We're all liking to have a stab at Jolly Star or Mr. Brightside. So this one made sense. This is a very clear-cut race, it seems, for one horse.
But as we've come to learn, you can do whatever you want in these. Same race multis, stuff like that. So that's what we've sort of starting to learn, that even though you think a horse wins, doesn't mean you can't get a bit of value
That's right,
having
mate.
it in.
We So pretty much everyone is going to have Via Sistina to win with something else,
Well,
top 3 or top 4.
You think so, Jess,
Yeah.
wouldn't
It seems, like Grove said, it seems like best bet in the country for the day. They have such a weak field compared to Cox Plate field and got it done there. Not easily. Buckaroo was knocking at the door, but yeah, surely Via wins this.
Fucking knocking at the back door in the car.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Should we hear from Barbs first?
Yeah,
Let
well,
him-
he'll give us his rundown.
Yeah.
He'll probably have a trivia question that we might be able to answer.
Yeah, I reckon I'll nail it.
Oh, no, heaps.
Righto, boys. This week, the Group 1, we go to Flemington, obviously, the last day of the carnival, and we're going to the Champion Stakes. Formerly known as the LKS McKinnon Stakes, was formerly run on the first day of the carnival. 2,000 metres, 3-year-old and upwards that are not maidens, weight for age, and we run for $3 million. Boys, what a race this has been over the years. It's first held in 1861. It was the Melbourne Stakes until 1935. It's been the McKinnon Stakes from 1935 through to 2016. And it's been the VRC Champion Stakes ever since. Like I say, 2,000 metres, weight for age. And some of the winners, fuck me, Roan. Just reads like a who's who. Zaki's won it twice. I know I say that every week with the Group 1s, boys, but So You Think, rest in peace, obviously lost him a couple of weeks ago. Desert War, Grand Army, Lonhro, just the list goes on and on. Rogan Josh won this race in preparation for a Melbourne Cup.
Oh, lamb.
Better Loosen Up, Empire Rose, Attalac. The list of horses that have won this race and gone on to win Melbourne Cups is absolutely phenomenal. And obviously that can't happen anymore as it's run after the Melbourne Cup. But my G1G trivia question this week, boys. Gropes, they moved this race to the final day of the carnival. It was formerly known, like I say, as the McKinnon Stakes. It's now called the VRC Champions Stakes. What year did they move it? Was it 2016, 2017, 2018? So there you go with that, Bruce.
On to the race, boys. Via Sistina's got a stranglehold on it, obviously. Tom Kitten getting to 2,000 metres at Flemington is definitely an interesting runner. They'll go they won't really go all that hard. It's a bit of a tricky map, really, because there's no actual leader in the race, but we thought that in the Cox Plate as well. If anything, I think Alan Kerr might go forward from barrier 11. Light infantryman will kick up like he did in the Cox Plate. Whether he's good enough, I don't see him turning the tables on Via Sistina, so I think she will absolutely piss in. Whether it's an afterthought, probably not. She won it last year. She's going for 2 on the trot as well. So, but my bet, I'm going to have a little same race multi. I'm taking a leaf out of Pedro's book. I'm going to have number 10 Via Sistina to win, and number 9 Zambardo to run a top 3, and Neds are going to give us $9.25 for that same race multi, and I'll have all 5 units on. Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punting.
Nice, Barbs. I'm really aligned with you there. There's only a tiny little change.
Extremely
Jace, when he asked that question, it's like I've known the answer. Like I felt it in me plums.
Yeah,
Did
something to me just kept saying 2016.
Yeah, same, man.
So
yeah, I don't know if that's right or not.
It's a wild guess. I mean, 1 in 3 chance, but
yeah, like we could have Googled it, but we didn't. We just sort of.
I don't know why I didn't think to actually Google that and just warp the system.
Same.
But 2016 is our pick, Barbs.
And Barbs, I really like that bet of yours, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The formula is there. I think we're going to see a lot of that formula.
Should we hear Buttons' formula?
Let's hear from his little fella again.
Reggies, TBR here for the Group 1. This run is race 8 Flemington. Had a mad week in Thailand, straight off the plane, so got me tips in this week.
Yeah.
Tricky little race, going away from the favourite. I'm going to have 2.5 units on number 4 each way. Attrition, 4th last start, inside barrier 9. You know that's me thing. Good luck, happy punting, and remember, da moya, da fucking moya.
Very brave bet.
That is. The each way feels like he could be pissing in the ocean a little bit with this. But if he, what if Via just doesn't show up?
Yeah,
What if she goes to the paddock and you go,
Stranger
fuck,
things have happened.
she's
Jase.
had her grand final already.
I'm just going to rip mine out because it's exactly like Barb's, except I've gone Zambardo top 4. So I went Via Sistina to win, Zambardo top 4. That's paying $6.10. I just think Zambardo, looking at its form, like it might not have been in this many big races and that, but you just look at that as something to chuck in to be up around there.
Yep.
And I just went, well, fuck,
You're
that
getting
looks...
place value odds for every single horse in this race, bar Via. So it's a matter of who's going to pick the other horse to run a top 4 or a top 3.
That's me. Not as much glory. I just love that top 4 option because how many fucking times
just missed
does
the drum?
It just miss the drum? So I think it's a great feature that you can find on Neds.
I've gotten a bit greedy with mine.
Oh,
I've
have
stuck
you,
with
you
the top
dirty
3.
little whore.
But mine is greedier and the odds are less. So I can win this and be a completely different bet. Well, not completely different.
Come on, mate. Tell us yours, and then we'll hear the old boys.
I've got Via Sistina to win, and then Light Infantryman in top 3 at $4.70. And I think Light Infantryman can definitely run drum at Flemington over this distance with a weakish field, other than Via Sistina. But yeah, so $4.70 for that, all 5 units on it, no question. But you could also win your bet.
Yeah, we
can both win, and you're going to get more fucking money than me. So
is Bob.
odds-wise, doesn't seem like anything too crazy, but I'm hoping I'll just pick the right one to run place.
Fucking oath.
We don't have a Pedro.
Boys, punters, Queenslanders, Rockets, Roughies, raring to go. This weekend's Group 1, Flemington, race 8. I'm going all 5 units on a box trifecta.
Oh.
Horse 10, Via Sistina. Horse 6, Pia. Horse 9, Zambardo. Jump on them, stay hard.
That's a smart one too. I didn't think about doing the old box try.
The old try.
The boys are fucking thinking.
Yeah.
We're using our big, massive
You're probably better off
brains.
just doing a try, having boxed for 2nd and 3rd, and just having Via win.
Yeah.
Just have Via to win. Nice, Rocket. I like that.
Me too.
Pedro has a 2-leg same race multi. Shock horror. He has gone a lot safer though, but there's a common denominator here, and that is Zambardo. He's done it in top 4, and then he's gone Via top 4 as well.
Via top 4.
Yeah, so
right.
that. Look,
What's
I'll
that
quickly
paying?
build that. Listen to Keto, see what he says.
Yeah,
Give me a
righto.
minute to build it. I don't think it's going to be paying
That'd be
much.
like $3, you think?
At the most.
Reginald's.
Maybe 4.
Champion Stakes. Look, Keto's found one at odds. Look,
Oh.
not sure he measures up to these, but the stats are very good. Friedman Stables on fire. Celine Dion Gaudry Stairs. Number 8, Point King.
Oh.
$41. I'm just going to have all 5 units, because I can. Till next week, happy punting. Stay safe.
Yeah, nice, Keats.
Wow.
Mixing it up. Yeah, what'd that pay, Jace? Pedro's?
Pedro's getting 410,
Oh,
which
yeah.
actually isn't that
No, that's
bad at all,
fucking-
considering Via could lose
Yeah.
and still be in the mix. Keto, yeah, he is loving Celine Dion Gaudry at the moment. Point King, he mentioned it last weekend, actually, that he was going to back it, and 35s. It's got Neds at the moment, but we'll give him his 41s.
Yeah.
At the time of recording.
Yep.
Jeez, imagine if, wouldn't that just be the most keto thing ever, that
Would
he
be
just
very keto.
somehow picks the absolute roughie to beat the best horse in the country?
So you got to always have a bit on what Keto says, because normally when all the favourites win like they did sort of last week, it's
Yep.
not Keto's best day out, but when everyone else is going shit, normally Keats pulls out a ripper.
That's right. And it stings a lot less in the old boys segment when Keto pulls off his miraculous win if you are profiting in your civilian betting.
Jace, I've had a great year thanks to Benjamin Keating.
You know what? I've missed out on both.
Oh no. You'd
Yep.
hate him.
I do. I do. I'm losing on both
I just couldn't,
ends.
because every time that happens, I just think, if that fucking
I've learnt my
wins-
lesson now, though.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, okay, I'm not losing on a third time.
Nah.
So you've just always got to have something. You've
Yeah,
always
just
got to have
you don't
something
have
with
to-
Keats.
not much,
Nah.
because it doesn't need to be much.
No, you're going to get a big return
Big
regardless.
dirty one.
Good on you, Keats.
Good on you, brother. Is that all of us for the G1? I think it
I
is,
think
eh?
so, yeah. Group
Sweet.
1 racing done. Now, we
Now.
wrap up with the champs.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to this segment because, as we mentioned before, my older brother, six-legger, the middle brother, Geordie Ward, has finally made his way onto the Reggies podcast.
Fuck
We're
yeah.
taking over. The Red Men are taking
They
over. It's big boots for him to fill. You know, the listeners have been down and out recently.
on, man.
He's going up against his younger brother. He's got his old boy in here too, so no pressure on the bloke. Oi, massive week in his life too. Got engaged on Friday.
Oh, well done, mate.
Congratulations to him and
Good
Katie.
stuff.
Beautiful stuff. And now he's hoping to round out a great few days by retaining his spot as the listener in the Reggies
Exactly.
podcast. So no pressure at all, mate. Let's hear from him first. Let him take it away.
G'day Reggies, old six-legger here. Finally getting a run, debut on the show. The amount of shit I talked to the Big Red and Pedro about how shit they are at punting, and some of the bets they throw up on the show. I thought I'd step up and show them how it's done. I usually do say that I taught Jace everything he knows about punting, but the way he punts on this show, you'd fucking hope not. But yeah, keeping it simple. Love my horse racing. Going to the Champions Mile, race 7, Flemington. And I think Treasure of the Moment gets it done. Great run on the Cox Plate. If you were on it, you thought you were home about 300 metres out. But I think this time gets it done. Loves Flemington. And I think you should get about $5 for that one. So chuck it all on. Yeah. Hope everyone had a good Melbourne Cup day. Apart from you, Barbs, you can go fuck yourself, mate. Cheers, lads. Attack!
Just an absolute drive-by on Barbs.
That's not a drive-by. That's a demolition.
Yeah, Barbs can go and fuck himself. Apparently, to six-legger. Get that clean in here. I rate that. I rate that though. Just going, this horse, these odds, all on.
That is a great bet,
and it's a fucking great horse.
He is actually right. I would be lying if I said that my punting influence and the last few years hasn't been swayed by him a bit, and he's got me into it. So
fucking oath.
Yeah, great bet.
Good stuff,
calling,
mate.
and
If you
holy
weren't up
Barbs,
against
that's-
us, I'd say good luck, but I hope you fucking lose.
I hope he loses. I hope he
but
does too, because
I do really like your bet though.
Treasure of the Moment
Treasure of the
can
Moment
definitely
is a
returning to
fucking great
Flemington can absolutely be up there with Jenny and Mr. B. But yeah, I don't really want to hear from him again next week because Imagine this, especially because I'm on Brightside as well.
And it won't be the only time you hear from him on the show if he wins.
No, exactly. He'll be back next week. I've got to hear from him. And this kind of actually flows into it perfectly because for all the reasons I mentioned earlier, I'm going Mr. Brightside in the Champions Mile too. So there's big bragging rights on the line here. I'm going Mr. V, Red v Red, 5v6 legger. This is the real test. The younger brother, can he surpass the older? Is this the moment?
Wow, that's fucking awesome.
So this is worked out quite well. I didn't listen to his recording either because I wanted pure excitement value, and we got it.
That's awesome. Fucking oath. That's set up beautifully, boys.
Who did? What did?
It was either Beedman, was it, or another one?
Fuck. I
anyway,
can't remember.
we'll be able to sort it out.
Wrap it up for us, Tommy.
Right. Look, there's a horse that's just come back recently. I had it in a multi a few weeks ago or a couple of weeks ago. And it won, but the fucking other horses didn't, and I was off myself. So, Flemington, race 6. I know it's up against a fucking real good horse. Straws barrier 4. The red and white stripes.
The king! Oh, mate, I completely understand why you're backing this.
I just like this horse.
How impressive was that run at Caulfield?
Yeah.
You just thought, Giga Kick, it's past its best. The way it just steamed in and came home, you just went, the kick.
And like everything Groper said, you can't argue. Everything you said, you can't argue. But Giga Kick can fucking win.
The kick worries me.
And I'm going all 5 units on Giga Kick to win just because I want to.
I'm personally more worried about the kick in this race because of a bit of a not fairy tale, but just going, what about the kick? More than I am worried about Tentaris, who won so well on last weekend at Flemington. So
yeah,
take your pick from Champions Day at Flemington on the Reggies podcast.
Ahoy, have a fucking great last sort of big weekend.
Melbourne Cup Carnival. Enjoy it. Have a punt on the Oaks. With that, Quino, you said you have a listener's exclusive.
Oh, yes, Quino.
I have one too, but I'm a bit iffy on it.
Is yours in the Oaks?
Mine's not in the actual Oaks because I think Get a Good Feeling will just
I'm fucking pumped too because after last weekend when you couldn't really just isolate yourself at that sort of situation and just be pinned to a screen.
Yep.
This weekend at home, nothing on. She'll be races out the back, the water slide on, all the ferals, and I'll just be fucking
Spring Carnival at its finest. Yeah. What are you going, Quinn?
So Dad was the person who said everything about half yours this season.
Yeah.
And I called him after Tom and I watched the run. And he said, righto, put everything that you got off that into Spicy Lou at the Oaks paying 10s. V. Big V.
Wow, that is Big V, especially
Spicy
against
Lou.
Get a Good Feeling, who won it won on the weekend. I can't remember what the race is called, but it's pretty much in history of if you win that on the Saturday, on the Thursday, you're going to win the Oaks. So Get a Good Feeling. The horse to beat, but we love Big V on the Reggies podcast.
Even each way, 10 and 270 respectively.
That is classy. I love it. Well done from the Jacksons. Mine, see, I'm a bit confused here if this hasn't been updated or not, but Jai McNeil is in strife for what he did with Valiant King on the weekend. On Tuesday, and rode it poorly, and I saw facing an 18 race meet ban.
Wow.
So
I didn't really see much of it. What did
I haven't really seen much of either, but just rode poorly, and I think it got a few bumps and a bit erratic. Completely butchered it from what I've read. But he's racing. It says here on my Neds app tomorrow at the on Oaks Day. So, I don't know if that's going to go ahead. I don't know if he is, but regardless, it makes me feel wrong that I'm backing the bloke who completely butchered a run in the Melbourne Cup here. But I really like Acacia. At Flemington Race 7, the Red Roses Stakes, with Group 3 race. Getting $6. Nice. Peter Snowden trains, 4th up here. Peking has ran decent enough, got a place over the Flemington Straight, and we all know how important Flemington Straight form is. But my only concern is it being the rebellion, Jai McNeil. Whether he's actually even going to be on it, and if he does, is that bad omen that I'm backing a banned jockey?
We will
Suspended
see,
jockey. But anyway, there's your listener's exclusive for some Thursday punting from Quino and I.
Beautiful. Great stuff, team. Yeah, we'll wrap it up. Just want to say a massive thanks to Neds for making this show all possible. The punting show, the groups, everything like that. Jump in the groups. Plenty of good racing from here, moving through the weekend. So get in there, share your tips, throw a bit of banner around, And yeah, can't wait to get amongst it this weekend myself.
Absolutely. See you next week.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.